Hello, welcome to Alyssa Jean's Reviews. My name is Alyssa, and this is my HRT update video for April 2022. 20 months on HRT, rapidly approaching that 2 year mark. August 4th is the 2 year date for me of 2022. And in case you're new to all of this, HRT stands for hormone replacement therapy. It's the pills I take, and in one case, an injection that I take to lighten that dysphoria and make my body feel more like I've always felt in my head. So I take, just for a little review, some estradiol, which is for estrogen. I have recently started taking that by injection, so sub C it is called, and then progesterone, another naturally occurring female hormone, and then I take spironolactone, which is a testosterone blocker, and that's going to be partly the subject of this video, but I'll get into that in a little bit. So first things first, I want to give a little shout out to the person who gave me this necklace. It's very lovely, and people have given me compliments on it. So thank you, thank you. It was given to me by my coworker's sister. One of my coworkers came up to me and said that her sister really loves my videos and wanted to give me this necklace. So thank you, Renee's sister. I don't know your name, but thank you. It's lovely and everyone loves it. So thank you. Also want to talk a little bit before I get deeply into the HRT of it all is I redid my hair purple. If you recall, I did it purplish a few weeks ago. I did, it was more like a purple slash burgundy color, and very quickly the purple kind of faded away and it just was looking more burgundy, dark reddish. I don't know what the right word, I don't remember what the exact name of this color was anymore. But this time I decided to go straight purple. And it's a semi-permanent color. It's Arctic Fox is the brand. They do semi-permanent colors, which means it won't last more than, like, I was told 40 days. So, a little more than a month probably, and it'll start fading away. And then if I like it, then I can redo it again, or I can redo it with another semi-permanent color, or I can keep it the same, or whatever I want to do. Why am I talking about my purple hair in an HRT update video? Well, as I have mentioned before, my hair, though not directly related to HRT, was something that I was dysphoric about. I would always keep my hair short out of fear of, anyone seeing anything in me that could be, remotely female. And yes, I know men wear long hair all the time. I had long hair. I was a long hair hippie when I was in my early 20s. But being a long haired hippie male is different than having a long, pretty hair and curling it and coloring it and men color their hair too, but you know what I mean, like in a very feminine way. Feminine, this is not really the best way to put it, but hopefully you know what I'm trying to say here. Like very pretty hair. I can grow my hair long when I was presenting as a male, but it's just not the same thing. And I didn't want to be a long-haired hippie anymore, so I just kept my hair short. But it still caused dysphoria, so I longed for the day where I could just have long, pretty hair and do whatever colors I want, curl it, put product in it, do whatever I want with it, and just make it pretty. And I cannot wait till it is even longer. Like, I plan to just grow it and grow it and grow it. I don't know at what point I'd even cut it short. Like, I just want it all the way down my back. It's a thing for me. And it just goes to show that each trans individual has different things that really do it for them, or that really make them dysphoric or euphoric. And for me, it's my hair. Both ways. It can make me dysphoric when it's not the way I want it, or it can make me euphoric. So, um, yeah, I don't think that's a thing for uh, all trans women. I don't know if it's a thing for a lot of trans women. I don't know if I've even met anyone else who said that that's a thing for them as well. But it is for me. So that's why it gets brought into this HRT update discussion. And also, it's purple. And I'm sure you've noticed that. So, diving into the specifics of my HRT, I had mentioned spirulactone at the top of this video. That's a testosterone blocker. And I think I mentioned last month that I had my labs, I had my blood drawn, and my testosterone levels were low. Even by cis woman standards, my testosterone levels were too low. So my doctor said, well, let's have a phone appointment, because that's the only kind of appointments I ever have with him, phone or online. He said, let's have a phone appointment and discuss it. And he gave me two options. I could either cut it down from 50 milligrams to 25 milligrams, or possibly just get off of it altogether, because he felt like probably the estradiol injections in and of itself are reducing my testosterone level. And I'm guessing I probably have naturally lower testosterone levels, probably. Because I was only on 50 milligrams, and I know people who are on 100 milligrams a day, at least. So 50 milligrams is already a pretty low dose, and my testosterone was too low. So I said, I don't want to go off it yet. Let's go down to 25 and see how that does. So I'll get labs drawn again in June, and we'll see. We shall see what happens, and we'll go from there. But otherwise, I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty balanced. So the other big thing for me, of course, is breast development. So we'll get into the weeds of that. Let's talk about that. So, as I said before in previous videos, it's my hair, it's my boobs. Those are the two big things for me. So, I got measured for a proper bra size for the first time. I had just been wearing like sports bras and like one size fits all bras that are wide enough for my big frame up until now. And so it turns out I'm a 40A, and I knew, of course, I was an A cup. Took me a long time to get to the point of being an A cup, even. So, I'm hoping there's still a little bit that's going to be happening there. I still get the achy and painy stuff, like the growing painy stuff, sometimes at night. So I think things are still happening there. But from what I've read and from the information that I was given by my own doctor when I first started HRT, that typically it's about 2 years that breasts continue to develop. 2 years on HRT, that is. And for some people it can go longer. I mean, for some people it can be even 3 years. It'll still get development, but on average about 2 years. And as I said at the top of this video, I'm still 4 months short of the 2 years mark. So kind of want to see where it's going, and then I'm going to have to make a decision. I would say once it starts getting close to that 2 year mark, like July-ish, maybe even June, I'm gonna have to decide if where I'm at is satisfactory for me or not, or if I want to go ahead and get breast augmentation. And yes, I know there are women everywhere, cis women everywhere with A cups. It's just a normal thing, but those women also didn't have to pretend to be male their whole lives and don't have dysphoria the way that I do. So it's a little bit different. So maybe to calm that dysphoria, I might want to go up a cup or two. but maybe I don't. So I'll have to make that decision uh, wherever I am in like June, July, wherever I'm at. I'm like, I'm gonna have to decide like if I were to stop right here, would that be enough? And actually, right now where I am, I'm not even sure if I were to stop right here, get no more breast development, would that be satisfactory to me? I actually don't know, and part of that is because in the back of my mind, I know that there can still be further development, so I know I don't have to make that decision yet. Um, as I've mentioned in other videos, I'm kind of apprehensive about any kind of surgery, whether it's trans related or not. Surgeries, anesthesia. I've done it. I had a pretty semi-traumatic experience when I was younger with uh, a surgery, appendicitis. So not my ideal thing. But here's the other thing that I've been thinking about recently, and this is something I had talked to my doctor about when we had that phone appointment the other day. Is I asked him just to kind of put feelers out there, just to see. No decisions have been made, but the process. But I asked him about the process for bottom surgery. Um, Now, I'd spoken before that had not been, one of my most dysphoric areas. But as my breasts have developed and as my hair has gotten longer and prettier, and I get to do different things with it, which were my two main areas of dysphoria, as those two things are kind of heading in a more positive direction for me, then I do start thinking about, well, I don't know. I don't know if I actually do want to live the rest of my life with what God gave me. Although I don't particularly believe in God, but it's a saying, it's a thing. Anyways, um, yeah. So I've been thinking about it, um, but I also think it's probably since I'm so apprehensive about surgery to begin with. I don't know that I'm gonna do two of them, two surgeries, go under anesthesia twice. I don't think so. I don't think so. Um, it seems like breast augmentation of the two would be the less involved one. Although, to be honest, haven't done enough research on either of them yet because they're both hypothetical for me. So I would definitely take that into account. Um, so I think it'll probably be one or the other. So it's just something I'm just gonna think about, keep at the back of my mind, see how things go. We'll just see how the breast development continues over the next 3-4 months or so, and just we'll see how I'm feeling. Uh, so probably only one surgery, if any. I still would probably be happiest if I didn't get any surgeries at all. But I don't know. I don't know. Things change. Um, One surgery I think I have definitely ruled out now is facial feminization surgery, also known as FFS. Which is funny because back when I was considering transitioning, before I actually transitioned, I thought at that time that might be the one that I would want to do. But once I started transitioning, started living my life as a woman, and realizing, I don't know, my face ain't that bad. Is it a little masculine? Does it still have some masculine features? Yeah, but it's all right. Um, Also, I've seen. I don't know if it's for me. Like, I don't know if that look is for me, and I want to be careful about how I say this because I don't want to put down any trans woman who has elected to have that surgery because they've elected to have it. That is right for them. I don't know if it's right for me. To be honest with you, I don't know if that look is right for me. I kind of feel that way about plastic surgery in general. Like when cis women get plastic surgery to make themselves younger, or look younger, I should say, not make themselves literally younger, but look younger. I really feel like it's hit or miss. Like sometimes it looks amazing, and sometimes I don't know, they look like fake people. Like I don't know. And I to be perfectly honest, I feel kind of the same way about facial feminization surgery. I feel like it can be really hit or miss, and I don't want to get a miss. I don't want to get it and not like what I look like. You can get all the consultation that you want. You can look at all the pictures that you want, but you won't really fully know what it actually looks like on you until you've done it, and by then it's kind of too late. um, and I don't know. I don't feel like I need it. I enjoy wearing makeup. Um, I think I look pretty with makeup. I love. It's really fun doing different things with makeup. It's fun getting different types of makeup and learning different things. Um, and uh, I don't know. I don't think I want to do anything with this pretty face of mine. So I think once the electrolysis is all done, um, I will be a happy camper. But beyond that, I don't think I need that particular surgery or want that particular surgery. So now it's between those other two, and we'll just see. We'll just see what I decide to do. Okay, so I also usually will do a trans life update, just generally how my life is going, existing as a trans person, and don't have a whole lot to say to that this month, but um, I'll just add a little bit to what I said in the video that I made a couple weeks ago about finding my way in the queer community and fearing, well, mostly the video was about fearing transphobia from within the LGBTQ plus community, but I also was talking about um, for the first time really trying to find my way into that community because I've lived most of my life like not being involved in that community, and then since I've transitioned there's been COVID and there's the fact that I'm an introvert and a little bit shy. So those two factors have been holding me back. But I found this really nice little queer bar, small little bar, great atmosphere, and the owner is usually sitting at the bar. She's not usually working when I go in there. She's sitting at the bar, and she's the most welcoming and amazing person, and has introduced me to other people. And I just end up talking with a bunch of people because as an introvert, it helps to make friends with an extrovert first, and then through the extrovert, I can meet other people. And it's been really fun, and I'm going to be going there every Friday night, I think, after my electrolysis appointments. So uh, that's good. And I really am, in the back of my mind, worried that this variant that has been affecting other countries will eventually hit the US. It hasn't yet. I have read that some experts are kind of a little surprised that it hasn't by now. So maybe we'll somehow dodge that bullet. So I'm a little concerned about COVID coming in and messing up all my plans again. But I would love to be able to really fully participate in Pride events for the first time ever, which is in 2 months from now. And we're still worried that the little COVID mosquito, just flying around and just going to come in and ruin everyone's plans. So we'll see about that. I'm feeling good about that because, as I said, I'm very introverted. So it's good to start. Have found a good venue to start to really meet different people within that community, and it's great. All right, so I think that will be it for my update this month. Join me next month in the month of May, where I shall do another HRT update video, and I'm going to say probably another video as well that is related to life transition issues. Something along those lines. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm doing yet, but please subscribe and you can find out. And also, As a bonus, if you happen to be into nerdy stuff such as Star Trek and Star Wars, I cover all that stuff on my channel. If you're not, that's fine. You can just watch my transition stuff. That's cool. Don't mind that at all. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Goodbye.